talk about this incident and put pressure on the restaurant. The former employee is defending herself. She claims there is more to this story.
She's aiming, she's leaning. She's not just going up in the air trying to scare people. She's trying to kill them.
This morning, attorney
pointed right at me. I don't know how she didn't get me.
And this
My
afternoon,
sentence. I paid my fees. I did what I had to do. What else do you want from me? I can't give you nothing but an apology if you want that. But I need the same thing. We both need to apologize to each other.
Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. So listen, man, today I got a story about a situation that took place in 2021 and it's just now resurfacing because it's going to be a lawsuit against Jack in the Box and the employee that actually did what they are saying that she did. And I seen it with my own 2 eyes anyway. But anyways, man, long story short, let me fix my camera. Hold up, y'all. Alright, let me see. Let me know if they're straight. Anyways, man, you know, Miss Alania Ford, she was, you know, working at Jack in the Box at the time. I don't know if she still is or not, but, you know, she, you know, had an altercation with someone over some curly fries. Now, them curly fries be good as hell, I'm already knowing. But, I mean, it ain't no point for nobody to get in no type of argument over them. But people be playing you on both ends. You can be working there or you can be somebody who getting you food. Somebody be playing somewhere all the time. It's always some type of BS. But, you know, you got to try to control yourself in these situations, even though it might be hard sometimes. But anyways, man, long story short, they got mad at each other about the fries. She started throwing stuff at the people. They got mad. She went to get a gun. And, yeah, she came back with that fire, and she shot at them twice. Now, it's not funny because they had a 6-year-old child in the car. You feel me? But, I mean, it's just crazy. That's why I laugh. But, yeah, man, you know, they trying to sue her. And I feel like that, you know, the way she looking, it look like she'll do it again. And like she don't give a damn about nothing, you know. But yeah, man. Anyway you go, I just feel like that it just went too far, man. It just went too far on both ends, from what I'm saying, because we don't know what they did to her and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what she said. We know what she did now, but we don't know what she said. But anyways, man, it was yeah, stated like today. I think that the lawsuit is progressing right now, so that's why we send this video footage and things like that. And she already did her time for it. She already been punished and things like that. I don't know what took so long for the lawsuit to be taken seriously now, or why they even started right now. But it is what it is. It's already in progress. So yeah. Anyways, man, I got the video footage. Let's get into it and see what the hell really going on. And I got a little bit more extra information and stuff like that, as far as like what's going on with the case. I said the trial, the case and stuff like that. But let's get into it though.
The order, a number 2 with curly fries after a mother and her 6-year-old daughter landed in Houston. The father picked them up, placed the order at this Jack in the Box on JFK Boulevard near Bush Airport. 15 minutes later, they were speeding out of the drive-thru, trying to avoid gunfire. In just released video, employee Alania Ford seems agitated with customer Anthony Ramos. He is in the driver's seat, according to a lawsuit. His pregnant wife is in the passenger seat, and their 6-year-old daughter is in the back. They paid $12.99 for a combo, the lawsuit says, but didn't get the curly fries they ordered.
I'd be mad
Not
too,
even halfway into the dispute, the video shows Ford ready a go.
Put a fire.
Minutes later, and with another employee, she throws ice and condiments through the window before firing at least twice at the family. Ford was initially charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, but pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of deadly conduct, got 1 year deferred adjudication, and completed it, court records show, in June.
Now, like I said before, I don't know why she got this amount of time, you know, as far as like getting probation for a year and stuff like that, because I've seen people who do, you know, way less, who have done way less and got way more time than this. But, you know, shit, we don't know what they did to her. That's why I'm saying that. But it still doesn't warrant anything that she did. It's not justifiable in no way, shape, form, or fashion, because the child was in the car. And you should never let your emotions get you to the point where you do some weird ass shit like that, in my opinion. You know, I'm always for taking up for yourself, standing on what you believe in and shit like that. But when it comes to pulling out weapons and stuff like that and can possibly harm a child, I ain't with that shit. It's kind of weird to me, in my opinion. You know, people need to control their emotions and their anger, but at the same time, we really don't know what the hell took place. And we don't know, they could have pulled a gun out on her too. We don't know, but I feel like that. Now, everything I just said was allegedly. Now, don't say I said that they did have one. I'm just saying we don't know, but it's still not no reason for that. And we can't tell nobody how to respond in these situations. But it wasn't a smart move on her end, and I'm pretty sure that she knows that as well. It wasn't smart at all. Let's get back into it.
Family from Florida filed the lawsuit
Everybody
after the guilty plea, claiming Jack in the Box was negligent for not keeping customers safe from potentially dangerous employees. In its original answer, Jack in the Box denied all allegations, writing they have no control over or legal responsibility for a third party like Ford.
Third party. Look how they treat you when you mess up a third
argument
party.
About curly fries. That's the allegation in a lawsuit filed against Jack in the Box and an employee. The shooting happened in 2021. The attorney for the family who was just shot at just released a shocking video. ABC 13's Jessica Willey is live at the restaurant where it all happened. Jessica.
Eric, attorney Randall Callanan has scheduled a news conference for tomorrow morning here at the Jack in the Box near Bush Airport. He tells me he recently got this video through a discovery request. The employee has already served her sentence, but in a lawsuit filed by that family from Florida, they say they want to still hold the restaurant accountable.
The order, a number 2 with curly fries, after a mother and her 6-year-old daughter landed in Houston. The father picked them up, placed the order at this Jack in the Box on JFK Boulevard near Bush Airport. 15 minutes later, they were speeding out of the drive-thru, trying to avoid fire. In just released video, employee Alania Ford seems agitated with customer Anthony Ramos. He is in the driver's seat, according to a lawsuit. His pregnant wife is in the passenger seat, and their 6-year-old daughter is in the back. They paid $12.99 for a combo, the lawsuit says, but didn't get the curly fries they ordered. Not even halfway into the dispute, the video shows Ford ready again. Minutes later, and with another employee, she throws ice and condiments through the window before firing at least twice at the family. Ford was initially charged with aggravated assault with a weapon, but pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of conduct, got 1 year deferred adjudication, and completed it, court records show, in June. The family from Florida filed the lawsuit after the guilty plea, claiming Jack in the Box was negligent for not keeping customers safe from potentially dangerous employees. In its original answer, Jack in the Box denied all allegations, writing they have no control over or legal responsibility for a third party like Ford. Her plea also prohibits her from possessing a firearm in the future. The family and their attorney returning to the crime scene for a news conference tomorrow morning. Jessica Willey, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Look at the
she don't need no weapon.
Jack in the Box employee opened fire on drive-through
no
customers. Now, this all happened near IAH in March of 2021. Fox 26's Gabby Hart joining us live in studio. So, Gabby, this video really shocking when you look at it.
To say the least, Rashi. Now, many of you might remember this story. The family had their dog, their 6-year-old daughter, in the car with them when they got into a dispute with an employee over a missing curly fries from an order at that Jack in the Box.
Press conference.
And for the first time, we're actually seeing the video of how it all played out. On March 3rd, 2021, Anthony Ramos picked up his pregnant wife and 6-year-old daughter from IAH. They drove to a Jack in the Box right near that airport. Watch as Ramos pulls up to that drive-through window. He's then greeted by Alania Ford. And once his food was handed over, an order of curly fries were missing from the bag. When he asked for them, he was told no. That's when the argument started. You can see Ramos in his red pickup truck going back and forth with Ford. She walks away, comes back, and the argument continues.
What's that fire?
This went on for roughly 9 minutes before things escalated. Watch this. As Ford walks away from the window a second time, she pulls out a gun from her pocket, checks it, and then puts it back. Another employee approaches the window to try and resolve the situation. But in the midst of that, Ford comes back and starts arguing with Ramos yet again. This time, things are more heated.
What the hell was Ramos and them looking at, man? Like, you start reaching in your pockets and all that, man, I'm figuring ready to go. I might have to come back around or something like that to come in or something like that. But as far as like sitting there looking and watching, not watching you, yeah, nah, hell nah, because I got to see if you spending my food. I got to see what you're doing now. Since we done got into this altercation, this little, whatever we call it, a little argument, whatever. I got to see what the hell you got going on, because ain't no way in the hell I'm going to let you, you know, put some in my food, spit it, or anything like that. I probably wouldn't even wanted it if it went to this extreme, you know. But hey, it is what it is. But Anthony, if you watch this video, man, let us know what the hell was you looking at? Why the hell you didn't get up out of there? You know, let's get back into it though.
She starts throwing ketchup packets into his truck window. so he started throwing things back.
I would've left
the
him.
other employee closes the drive-through window and locks it.
She mad. She feel
But
played.
then Ford comes back yet again,
With that
unlocks
fire.
the window, points her directly at Ramos, and starts as he speeds away.
See, Ramos
Luckily,
long time
none of those
lead.
struck Ramos's vehicle, and no one was injured. Ford was charged and convicted of deadly conduct, and recent documents show her probation ended in June of 2023.
Probation over with. Okay, this is the raw footage right here. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So I did find a girl responding to the whole situation about everything that's going on and things like that. So this is what y'all about to get into right here. I mean, I showed y'all bits and clips in the beginning, but right now y'all finna see the whole thing in its entirety. Let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on it. And I know y'all heard my washer and dryer back there in the background, but y'all disregard all of that. Let's get back into the video.
Only on 13, the Jack in the Box employee who shot at a customer is telling her side of the story.
Yeah, we showed you the shocking video last night. She opened on the customers after a dispute over curly fries.
ABC 13's Jessica Willey spoke to that woman who no longer works for the fast food chain. Jessica?
Yeah, on the same day that customer and his attorney stood outside that Jack in the Box near Bush Airport to talk about this incident and put pressure on the restaurant, the former employee is defending herself. She claims there is more to this story.
She's aiming, she's leaning. She's not just going up in the air trying to scare people. She's trying to kill them.
This morning, attorney Randall Callanan and his client, customer Anthony Ramos,
Scared, that's for sure.
detailed the controversial curly fry incident and the shooting that followed.
It was pointed right at me. I don't know how she didn't get me.
And this afternoon, the armed employee on the other side of the dispute contacted ABC 13 to respond.
I want to clear my name and tell my story. That's not the whole story that they telling.
Alonia Ford Theriot says she worked for Jack in the Box for 15 years, most recently at the location on JFK where she says the job was dangerous. This was her in March of 2021. Ramos says he and his wife ordered a meal combo but didn't get the curly fries.
She said we weren't going to get them, and that was it.
The confrontation escalated to food throwing, and Ford says racial slurs, which Ramos denies.
He kept saying, oh, you gonna make my order over. This is the type of talk about behind you. We hate like y'all.
She says she asked Ramos to leave. The video captures the fire.
The video does show you shoot at them. What if you had...
If you hear the audio, you didn't hear the gun go off at all.
There is no audio on the video that was released, but according to court records, Houston police did find a spent shell casing. Theriot was initially charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, but pled guilty to a lesser charge of conduct and got 1 year deferred adjudication, which she completed in June. She and the restaurant still face a civil lawsuit. Ramos and his family says they were exposed to a dangerous employee and were traumatized.
I served my sentence. I paid my fees. I did what I had to do. What else do you want from me? I can't give you nothing but an apology if you want that, but I need the same thing. We both need to apologize to each other.
And in court filings, attorneys for the restaurant denied all allegations. Tonight, a company spokesman told me that they remain focused on providing a safe environment for customers as well as restaurant workers. We're live tonight in Southwest Houston. Jessica Willey, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
But yeah, as y'all can see, that's the end of that whole situation, man. Like I said before, I don't feel like that nobody should be out there doing nothing like this. This is crazy as hell. And I feel like that she let the emotions of others get her into this situation. Because ain't no way in the hell I'm finna be out there pulling out that fire at nobody over no goddamn fries. And she threw something at them first, I think. But, you know, anyway it goes, I feel like it shouldn't have went that far at all, especially with a child being in the back. Some of y'all be feeling like some things are okay with the children being in the back, and a lot of us don't feel like that. You know, I feel like this shit, when it's a child, everybody should be the best representation of an adult. You know what I'm saying? Just be top tier around these kids so they can have some proper guidance, proper examples and things like that. You know what they need. You feel me? But other than that, man, that's all I gotta say about this. I'm gonna holler at y'all later on another video. If you made it to the end of this video, I do appreciate y'all, and I'll holler at y'all later. All right.